Hello, everyone. This is David Arlant again. I wanted to touch on a topic that a lot of people in the greater Idaho movement talk about. They complain that Portland and Seattle and Boise and all the other cities no longer represent their best interests. That they always vote Democrat, and these poor little Republican ranchers and farmers just don't get a voice. And so they've concocted a way, they think, because this will never work, because none of the state legislatures will support this, except for maybe Idaho's, because they have the most to gain. But even a lot of Boiseans and stuff don't like this movement. But at any rate, this is what they want to do. They want to create their American readout. Now let's pretend that this has worked. That Oregon and Washington said, you know what, screw it, we're tired of subsidizing life out there. Go right ahead and join Idaho. And Montana and Wyoming says, sure, we're going to give up our sovereign states' rights so that we can join this new experiment. And we'll call it Lincoln, I guess is what they want to name themselves. So let's call it Lincoln. And this is what they managed to do. Now, the maps always change because as they keep losing local elections and keep saying, well, no, Ashland is too liberal, so we might as well not include most of southern Oregon, and blah, blah, blah. This is what they've decided on, at least for now. So let's take this little map here, and let's see. Montana, Wyoming, and Idaho will cease to exist. Lincoln will take over. It will be one state instead of three. Oregon and Washington will still continue to exist. They will still probably elect liberal senators to our Senate. Right now, Montana, Wyoming, and Idaho are represented by 5 Republicans and 1 Democrat, Mr. Tester of Montana. Let's assume in New Lincoln here, Mr. Tester, he just loses his job. He gets his walking papers. But instead of 6 senators, each state only gets 2. So let's assume that all the Republicans just show up and they all vote, and we have 2 Republican senators instead of 5. And Mr. Tester and the Democrats are just out of luck. So what's going to happen is at the national level, you're going to have 96 senators. It's going to be like before Alaska and Hawaii became states. There will be 48 states, 96 senators. Right now, it's 51 Democrats, or people who caucus with the Democrats, and 49 Republicans, or people who caucus with the Republicans. Under this new scenario, here's what's going to happen. It will be 50 Democrats and 46 Republicans. So instead of flipping 1 or 2 senators, okay, you now have to flip 5 seats to get control of the Senate, Republicans. 5 instead of 2. 2, very doable. 5, very seldom, if ever, done in our history. So what's going to happen nationally? The Democrats are going to gain control of the Senate probably for the next 30 plus years. And those of you who are saying, oh, they don't represent our interests anymore, well, guess what? You're going to have to now put up with it, probably for the remainder of your adult lifetime. But as always, like, comment, subscribe, and share, and I will see you on the next video.